interrupt this fundraising dinner with breaking news. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cheryl Mahan with a special report from First News. There are several situations that are creating great concern at First Lutheran Church. We now go to our roving reporter, Lori Scoop Duncan, who is live on the scene at First Lutheran Church. Good evening, Lori.
Good evening, Cheryl. Breaking news is exactly what this is, because things are breaking here at First Lutheran. I was here earlier with Pastor Travis Norton, who had just been freed from this very elevator after being stuck for about 3 hours. He was rushing out after a Sunday morning and was kind enough to give me this brief interview. I should note that he seemed blissfully happy for someone who had been through such an ordeal. Here's the clip. Pastor, can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, it was a Sunday morning, and I had gotten into the elevator and was, just gonna get some things from upstairs, and then all of a sudden it broke down, and I thought, oh, no big deal, I'm the senior pastor after all, and certainly people are gonna miss me, right? And so, the minutes started ticking by, and then the minutes turned into hours, and I was in there for 3 hours.
Oh no.
But it was okay, I thought it might be scary, but in the end, I had my Bible, I had my notebook, and so I got 3 sermons done. I've got the budget finished for 2027. I know what our mission plan is, and I've got plans for this congregation. So, amazingly, these elevators can be pretty tranquil, and God met me there.
That's amazing. You're an awesome pastor.
Thank you.
So what will the elevator require now?
Well, we're raising funds for a new elevator through our Inspire Faith campaign, and so hopefully that goes well, and we'll be able to replace this, after some time.
So one more broken part, and then what?
Well, I think until then, we're just going to start our First Lutheran cardio program.
You mean the stairs?
That's right. I mean the stairs. We've got 2 different stairwells, and I've been noticing First Lutheran's been eating a lot of bread lately, and so I think we could use that to work some of that off, slim down, and so we're going to just go up and down those stairs until those guts go away, and I think it'll be good.
Well, good. So you know that we need to raise money for a new elevator. Cheryl, back to you.
Well, that's a wonderful reminder to never lose faith and always carry your cell phone when riding the elevator. What? Oh, evidently we have yet another situation at First Lutheran. Lori is outside the women's restroom on the main floor. Lori, what's going on?
Depends.
Depends on what?
No, depends are an excellent option for these ladies standing in line waiting just to get inside the bathroom each Sunday morning. The ladies have told me there are a couple of challenges with this bathroom. Number 1 and number 2. One of the stalls makes you do a pirouette around the commode just to close the door, and the open door of another stall imprisons those in the all-accessible stall. You could spend days blocked in there.
So why are there people waiting to get into the bathroom now?
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Once inside, they'll discover a 4-stall, 2-sink, 0 counter space masterpiece. It's cozy, it's intimate, it's basically a hallway with plumbing.
Has First ever considered not serving coffee? It seems that would certainly shorten the lines.
Think about it, Cheryl. Would you want to take coffee away from a Lutheran?
Okay. Point well taken. Well, this looks like yet another much-needed improvement to add to the First Lutheran prayer list.
Yes, indeed. Until then, may your coffee storage be strong, your timing perfect, and your stall door close on the very first try. Back to you, Cheryl.
Oh boy. Well, okay then. My. What else could go? Oh dear. What's that? It appears we now have an up-to-the-minute traffic report coming from the narthex at First Lutheran Church. Lori, what's going on out there?
Yes, Cheryl. Although the narthex is now blissfully quiet, this past Sunday was another story. The pre-service and post-service rush called for nothing less than grace, patience, and maybe a little sanctification, even repentance. We had people coming in, people going out, and some who weren't sure which direction they were going. Pastor Travis was seen shaking hands with the same parishioner for over 7 minutes due to worshiper gridlock.
Well, how was the traffic flow at the check-in kiosk stations?
Well, the traffic flow at the kiosks went well until the last 5-minute rush came in, and the narthex was so crowded that people were bumping into each other, and somebody bumped an iPad to check in and they accidentally hit the offline button. So the usher coordinator had to find someone to get the kiosk back online. I should also mention that the people who were waiting to use the kiosk were plowed down by a stampede of children rushing to get a busy bag with the best toys. There's just too much going on in a small space.
So, Lori, what is your best advice for those navigating the narthex this coming Sunday?
Expect delays, detours, and unexpected hugs. Back to you, Cheryl.
Yet another area that requires faith and prayer as our church deals with the wonderful challenges that growth brings. This concludes our breaking news from First Lutheran Church. This is Cheryl Mahan saying stay safe, stay patient, and may all your paths be straight. Eventually. We now return to our regularly scheduled fundraising dinner.